I have to say, I've said it many times, and let me be clear again. I condemn the KKK. I condemn all white supremacists. I condemn the Proud Boys. I don't know much about the Proud Boys, almost nothing, but I condemn that. But he should condemn also Antifa. Antifa is a horrible group of people. They kill people. What they do to people, and they're causing insurrection. They're causing riots. He doesn't want to do that, but the press doesn't go after him, and that's a really bad group of people. But I condemn them, and if I say it 100 times, it won't be enough because it's fake news.
It's true. It won't be enough. It's not about getting an answer from the president. That was Trump on Sean Hannity's show. And yeah, the president has said it before. He's saying it again. The people asking this question aren't trying to get an answer. It's an assault. It's an insult. The question is meant as an insult. Okay? So understand that. Be clear on that from the get-go. Once we've established that issue, then all of a sudden everything else becomes much more apparent. Then all of a sudden everything that follows from it, you go, oh, well, exactly. That's why the president gets so angry when they ask him this. Wouldn't you be angry too? I mean, we've gone over this. We've talked about this. The whole thing is so absurd. Speaking of angry, though, Fox News, some Fox News folks have had a tough week. Not a good one for Chris Wallace or John Roberts, the White House correspondent. He got very hissy yesterday outside the White House. Play two.
And for all of you on Twitter who were hammering me for asking that question, I don't care, because it's a question that needs to be asked. And clearly, the president's Republican colleagues a mile away from here are looking for an answer for it, too. So stop deflecting. Stop blaming the media. I'm tired of it.
Tired of it. Come on, man. Really? Come on. You're dumb enough to think that we have to get the on the record denouncing of white supremacists from a president who's denounced it 1,000,000 times, and you think people aren't going to hold you accountable for that? Look, I know what it's like. I've rarely, but occasionally either asked a question or said something in media that I thought, that wasn't really my best moment. You know, I don't go around blaming everybody else for it, though. You know, John Roberts, take the L, John. Just take the L. It's not a big deal. Just take the L. Don't throw a tantrum on national TV about it. It's a dumb question. It shouldn't be asked. It's an offensive question. It's already been dealt with. And we all know the game that the libs are playing here. But let's now go a little more specifically into this notion of forget about the president denouncing, right? We've dealt with that. That's just a lib attack. Let's talk about white supremacy. Let's talk about why the Democrat Party, the liberal media, has such an intense fixation on this. Well, for one thing, it as I've been saying to you, it creates a false moral equivalence between the two political parties. That, well, we have our violent people, they have their violent people, and our violent people are the white supremacists and the Proud Boys. Now, there's a lot going on here. For one, the Proud Boys, and one of their founders is Gavin McInnes. I know Gavin McInnes. He used to be on Fox News a lot. He was on the show Red Eye frequently, if you remember that show. I've talked to Gavin before. He's a provocative guy, but he's not a white supremacist. Hey, Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.